Hey everybody, welcome to the first ever video recording of Playing Your Cards Right. I'm your host Matthew. We have
Dr. Sam.
and always
the Black Bear.
So, like we just stated, this is our first actual video recording of the podcast. So
you're never going to not pick my nose during the podcast.
Oh man, you could, but you might get some hate for it. But
or might just get teased from followers, maybe.
It is what it is, I guess.
Yeah.
So so we just recorded or posted, I should say, first YouTube video that actually has videos in it from last week's football game. So that was fun, minus the cold rain and the wind.
Listen, I got a hoodie or a sweatshirt out of it, so it's fine.
I mean, it is what it is. But it was a good game. We won, so that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
No football game this week, everybody. It's bye week, so no game for us to go to. No trips. So that's kind of.
You mean a weekend now?
Yeah. So
what a concept.
yeah. So this guy and me, we just had our 20-year high school reunion.
Mm-hmm.
Was last weekend.
Yep.
Because they're old.
Shut up.
I've embraced this. I don't give a shit. I'm not going bald and I've got no grades. Bring it the fuck on.
Right? This hat's just covering messy hair. No grades or anything like that.
Shoot,
So.
I've got me a, what do you call it? Bullwhip.
There you go. So, needless to say, first off, to everyone who put on that reunion, put it together, worked hard to make it happen, whatever, huge thank you for that.
Yes, thank you very much for that.
It was awesome. It was very well put together, very well done. The venue, Welltown Brewery, shout out to you guys. Damn nice place.
Dude, I love the patio on that place. That was what really blew me away, because I guess what you said was they do igloos in the wintertime,
Yep.
where they basically put these covers on there to where you can enjoy the patio still in the dead of winter.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That is a must.
Yeah, we definitely got to do that. Heck,
See, what I didn't tell you what really happened also was I left right at 11 because I tried to get on the final flavor of beer before I'd have the full catalog, and I outside hit a damn brick wall. I go to my car because I'm like, I'm a ticking time bomb before I go to sleep. Luckily, I paid the thing to have me good until 8 o'clock the next morning.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I know me very well. And I get to my car, I chill for a minute, I'm like, let me just catch my breath, blink, it's 2:30 in the morning. What the fuck? Everyone's gone. What the hell? You know what? I saved the spot, my lights were off. As far as I knew, I slept for 3 hours like a baby.
Hey.
And just literally went, okay, well, I guess they're done cleaning up the place. I'm going to go on home.
I mean, we were out of there at least 2 hours by that point.
Something like that.
Yeah, we were there till about 11:30 or so. It was dang near midnight, I think, when we finally.
Might have been even a little after.
Yeah, it was pretty late.
It was a lot of fun.
Huge fun. Huge thank you and shout out to Garrett Mills.
Yes.
President and CEO of Rib Crib, also Society Burger and Foxy Tacos. Foxy Tacos, if that's any indication of their food, holy crap.
It is.
It was good stuff.
Yeah.
So, huge shout out to Garrett for that. And huge shout out to Nan and Adam for the pint glasses. Those are freaking awesome.
You know what? I should go get my pint glass. We're going to try some beer tonight. We totally have the stuff so we can use our pint glasses.
Yeah, this is very true.
Yeah.
This is very true.
Would
But,
you like me to get yours since I put them away?
Yeah, might as well. That would help. So yeah, that was dang good time. The tour in the morning, that was freaking awesome.
I was just glad it wasn't my kids that jumped in the pool and it was, what's his name?
Jared.
Yes. Oh my God. He went in, splash. It was not my kids. I will take it.
I mean, that was definitely a highlight of the tour. That was hilarious.
They told me, I heard from the grapevine, I was like, you know what, I've been gone for 20 years and it took one day to hear high school gossip. And they're like, oh, the coach of the swimming team was pissed. I went, can't give a shit. We're probably 5-10 years older than him anyway.
It was definitely well worth it. Let's just put it that way. It was funny. As accidental.
Yes, it's like, oh yes, here, hold my phone. Whoops!
It was definitely, it was fun. It was cool to see the campus again. I mean, obviously I've seen it a lot because Mom works there, so, I've seen it grow, whatever. But
I walked away when we graduated, walked back on campus last Saturday and went, what the hell happened around here? It's nice.
Yeah, it was nice when we went there, but now it's like small town university almost.
Listen,
I mean,
it's bigger
ridiculous.
than where I went to college, so.
She's got a point.
Yeah.
She does have a point there.
It was awesome. It was definitely good to see everybody that we haven't seen. It was good to be able to hang out and reminisce and stuff like that. There's the cups that actually has our school logo,
Yep, right here. Class 2002.
which is a nice Trojan. Go Trojans. Yeah, I mean, just overall good time. I mean, the venue was great. Everyone was great. You know, there really wasn't very much of a clique.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
pretty much everyone just coalescing. It was awesome.
Yeah, we all, from what I heard last time, they said the 10-year reunion, it was very cliquish. And again, which is what I kind of figured, but at 20 years, those cliques are dead and busted up and gone. It's like, you know, we have our own families and lives. And I cannot tell you, there was at least half a dozen people who were like, I know we never talked in high school, but man, it is good to see you. I'm like, I don't remember your last name. No offense. What do you do? Oh, damn, you do that. Okay, cool. Well,
Yeah.
good job. I'm going to go over here now.
Yeah, I mean, it was just, the whole entire thing was great. I mean, I don't know. It was just.
Even got digits at the reunion. I won't say who, but still, I was just like, well, shit. 17-year-old me will be so damn proud of himself. He finally got that chick's number. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it, but whatever.
So, yeah, I mean, just overall great event. I mean, I'm hoping from what I've seen on Facebook, they're talking about maybe doing a 25. So, and if that happens, it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, well, then I'd say I'd go to the 25 just to hang out with people because, again, it's like everybody started realizing all the shit that we, you know, high school drama that we clung to, the cliques, they're all gone. We're all grown adults now, and it's like, oh, we've got human beings now and lives, and, you know, we are just. The thing that stuck out to me was when I was talking to one of our classmates, and he was like, he didn't go to the 10-year because he said he was so hurt by the way he was treated in high school. And I was like, this dude gave me shit in high school. What do you mean you were hurting? I was like, damn, we all were hurting, weren't we? It's like, well, you know what? We're all grown now, so that's what counts. So
yeah, I mean, I don't know. Just everything was great. I mean, there was really no negative to the whole entire thing, minus it having to end.
I will say, I didn't say anything that night, but I will say that they had there was a couple that I had a falling out with years ago. There was a lot of those going on.
Right.
Nothing happened, but it was just funny because I was watching as they kept eyeing me and then turning their back to me, and I'm like, oh, really, watch this. And I grabbed my empty beer mug and walked over between the two of them and just sit there and went, and then turned around and walked away like, I'm not afraid of either one of you two. We can talk or you can be bitches. I didn't say a damn thing to him. I just literally walked up to him and set my glass down and then turned around, walked away, went back to where we were at. That was the last I saw him after that. Like, okay, well, that's what you needed, then okay, cool. I wish the best. I've got no time for bullshit.
No, like I say, it was just, I don't know. It was just a great freaking night.
Yeah.
I mean, everything was great. It was just awesome. So, you got to see us in action with our classmates.
Yeah.
How long did it take? Okay, I had so much beer, it took me a full day to recover. Did you have to recover it all from the beer, or were you just like, woke up and you're good? Come on, we're 38. You can be honest with me.
39.
Ha!
Told you he's old.
You know, actually, I
we
felt,
don't go old, we evolve.
there you go. I definitely felt it Saturday night, for sure. I mean, it was just like, whoa. But I'd say by Monday morning, I was pretty well back to normal. The only thing that was killing me was allergies Monday morning, so.
Sunday took me a whole day to recover. I was honestly pretty hungover. For beer, but it was crap. It was like, you know, home brewed, like, it was a brewery, so it wasn't like Budweiser. That'd be embarrassing.
Yeah.
Be like, I am getting old, and Budweiser gives me a hangover, but that stuff was really, really good, though. Like that Texas Sweetheart that we had over there, oh my God, that was so good.
Everything was killer.
Like, I had every single flavor, but I think it was, oh God, what was the last one? I don't remember, but the one that was my favorite was Texas Sweetheart. That thing was so good.
Sweet. So, speaking of drinks,
Speaking of,
we are now doing, every time you come, going to be reviewing some beers.
That's
So
right.
Tonight we got 2 beers.
Should I tell them the story behind this?
Might as well.
All right. We have no sponsors. So instead of sponsors, we're going to review and give our real opinion. Since we get no check from this company, you're going to get our real opinion.
Yeah.
So if it's trash, we're going to tell you it's trash. If it's bomb-ass beer, it'll be bomb-ass beer. So when we do get sponsors, our opinion will mean something.
There you go.
So I am excited about this one because I actually know it's going to be a good beer. Stilly Wheat,
Yep.
Iron Monk Brewing Company. Basically, I was calling it OSU beer because, let's be real, it's literally orange and fucking black.
Well,
Those that don't know, I'm a Sooner fan, so this is going to be entertaining.
but it's actually not the OSU beer.
No.
Wasn't there one with Pistol Pete on it?
Yes. That one, whenever next time we go to Stillwater, we're going to try to track down and bring back.
There you go.
That is the actual OSU beer. This has just happened to be made by two guys that are OSU alums
Yeah.
and the breweries in Stillwater. So,
There you go.
I mean,
See-
orange and black can, duh.
One idea that we could do with this, because there's some beers that we can get that are not in stores around here that would be fun to get a hold of, like the Broken Skull IPA, Stone Cold's beer.
Yep.
That's one we would I'd love to get a hold of, but then there's one I had up in Wisconsin called Spotted Cow Beer.
Yep, I've had that. Yep,
Oh
that's
my
good
god.
stuff.
Okay, so we can't do that one because we both had it, but my god, there's like beers like that that are just so good around there that you don't have around. We don't have around here.
Yep. Second one we did have at the reunion, but it was damn good.
Let's see. Sandy Jorts, a tropical India Pale Ale. Okay, so the other Indian.
Yep. And it's from Welltown Brewing. So this is the IPA from that night.
Okay, holy shit, this is the one I didn't try.
All right then.
Dude, I am going to complete the trifecta tonight. We're gonna do this shit.
Hell yes. So.
Oh my god. Well, first we're doing Stilly.
Stilly wheat
because-
first. Because, yeah. Stilly wheat.
Yes.
Oh yes. The ASMR people are loving that shit.
No, we're not. We're not. No. No ASMR.
You just have a thing against ASMR for
Yeah, I do.
some
I
weird,
hate it.
weird reason.
I hate it with passion,
Okay.
obviously.
Well, you know, it's okay. All right, I'm gonna take a sip out of this. There we go.
Mine's empty, so.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's good stuff. Always is.
Oh, I like that.
It's nice and smooth. Goes down nicely.
I like the wheat beers. They're really good to shoot pool with.
Yep.
Because I know this one, it reminds me of Marshall. Their wheat beer is very similar.
Right.
It's delicious. I like it.
It's definitely good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we're doing that now anytime you come to visit. So, that's going to be
Yes.
freaking awesome.
So next time it'll be my turn to bring beer. And mine's going to be a surprise for now.
Cool. Sounds good. And this one, we might add wine. We'll see.
We can do that.
Let's see.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Well, does she like blush wines? Like the pink ones?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. We'll find out.
Because I've learned those blush wines have some funny ass names to them sometimes.
Oh, yeah. There was some stuff when we were
I seen
picking
one,
these up last night that was like,
the
what
funniest
the
one I
hell?
saw was a pink one called Chill Bitch, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna drink that one myself. I don't even like wine. That one sounds delicious.
Can we take that to my job and just give that to the patients?
You know what?
I mean,
I
sure.
don't work there, so I'll bring that shit up there all day long. I'll be like, what are you gonna do? Fire me? I don't work here. Kick me out. Please do. I'll turn my camera on and it'll go on TikTok. It'll be wonderful.
There was a, what was it, a pumpkin spice beer that
Yeah.
we saw? And I was like,
Now,
Okay.
Now, I will say this. There is a brand of beer that I love so much that does do a pumpkin spice. I haven't tried it. It's called Krabby's. They usually do a ginger beer. But around the fall, we can get a hold of that because their ginger beer is really good. It's my little guilty pleasure. Close thing to a chick beer, I'd say, because it's almost sweet, like a hard cider.
right.
And but their pumpkin spice one, I've never gotten it because I'm like, that's too white chick for me to drink. But I'll get one, and they're like about damn near that big. So I mean, we can easily fill 2 pints with it.
Oh, yeah,
you
for
know,
sure, for sure.
with ease, and hopefully not lose our man cards in the process.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is.
I'll take that.
Yeah. So for today's,
If I said I got mine back in the divorce.
there you go.
That's right.
Hell yeah. So for today's episode, we decided, kind of like we talked about last time, loaded questions, dirty questions, just kind of a free-for-all funny.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of did a little willy-nilly ourselves a couple weeks ago, which was fun. But this one's a little more.
Less stress
Yeah, well, this one's
after
a
a
little,
rough week.
yeah, this one's a little dirtier than the ones we did.
Speak for yourself. You
How
don't know what my
adorable.
questions are.
Hey, you don't know all these questions that we got going up in here. So, first ones that I have, all the ones I have are would you rather questions. So,
Who's gonna go first?
guess I'll go first, and then we'll go to you.
All right.
So, my first would you rather question is would you rather only have sex in the shower for the next year, or have a 6-month no sex dry spell?
Shower. Okay, not to air out dirty laundry, but I was recently retired from marriage after 15 years. And 5 of those years, well, not legally allowed to say. But I will say I've had a dry spell that I would welcome into the challenge of any man to take on.
Yeah.
We weren't talking days or weeks or months, we were talking years.
Yeah.
Before I finally woke the fuck up and got rid of my domestication. I don't have that problem no more.
Right.
I'm legit single, so there you go.
I would definitely agree with shower, for sure.
Next.
Next.
Oh, my turn. Okay. All right. So, what sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol or jazz cabbage to?
Ooh.
I'll ask you both that question. Matthew, you first. What is a sport that you would love to see them add alcohol or jazz cabbage to?
I think if you added alcohol to hockey and an exuberant amount of drinking, I mean, they're already fighting, so I mean, what the fuck? It'd be fucking hilarious.
Can you imagine if they got into a slugfest and after they won in the penalty box, they started dropping cans of beer in the penalty box? That dude would come out so damn trash.
I like the National Beer Drinking Hockey League,
Yeah.
where it's mandatory every time you come off the ice, you got a pound of beer. They wouldn't make it through the first period. I mean, because think about it. Shifts in the NHL only last about tops a minute to 45 seconds to a minute.
Okay.
You'd be freaking hammered by like 5 minutes in. And we're not talking like bitch beer.
Yeah.
You either have to do beer or you have to do shots
Okay.
every time you come off the ice.
Sam? Dr. Sam?
Oh, I'm gonna say.
And I'll answer the question too.
I'm gonna say baseball.
Baseball.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
I
or
mean,
jazz
that could be
cabbage?
funny.
Alcohol.
Alcohol. Okay.
Because, I mean, there's lots of things you can do with it for strikes, for at bats, for
Fuck.
outs.
Can you imagine some guy trying to throw a ball and he was just like, everything's spinning on. Where do I throw it?
Exactly. Like, you might as well make it a little comical. Not so much in the fight. I mean, there's not as much fighting in baseball as there is in hockey. It would
There
just
might
be
be if you get
a little
alcohol
more-
involved.
It'd just be a little funny.
It might be. You might have benches clearing brawls and guys are bringing out the baseball bats and going,
I mean,
"Ay, ay, ay."
possibly.
Instead
There
of
are those
fists.
hotheads.
Mhm. What do you think?
I gotta go with MMA fighting with alcohol.
That was my second, was boxing or UFC type stuff.
Can you imagine Conor McGregor winning his fight and then goes to the manager, what the fuck are you looking at? And now he's beating up the training staff.
Oh crap, he's beating the ref. Oh shit. He forfeits.
And they're trying to detain him. He's climbing the fence. Wow, yep. Someone's tasering him. He just yanked that shit out of his chest.
Oh dear God. What's your question?
Let's see. Mine's not anything like your guys's.
Oh.
Who's the greatest villain, fiction or non-fiction, in your opinion?
Greatest villain. Fiction or non-fiction?
Here's the question. Do we love them or do we hate them?
I don't
'Cause that
think
can
it
be two-
matters.
Well, that can be two very different things because, I mean, we all love Darth Vader, but we all hate that bitch from Harry Potter that ran the damn school or whatever her name was.
Oh,
Fuck her.
yeah.
That would be my villain right there.
Best villain.
I don't remember if she ran the same school. To be honest, I've never sine Harry Potter.
She didn't. She was like one of the teachers.
Something like that, yeah. I just remember seeing this clip and I'm like, this bitch, first of all. I didn't see the whole damn movie, she's pissing me off.
You know, I mean, I'm gonna go old school.
Okay.
And say any of the Batman villains.
I was going leaning towards Penguin.
Because they, I mean, you know, without them, you don't have Batman. Or Cobra Commander for G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
Because, again, G.I. Joe, you know.
But see, I'm also a Disney girl.
Oh my goodness.
Scar.
No, I gotta go with Jafar.
Jafar was nothing without the genie.
Yeah.
Scar murdered his own brother,
Yeah.
tried to murder his own nephew, took the throne, and ruled the kingdom.
Yeah.
Jafar, the second he got power, he got let it get to his head and he got trapped in a lamp. He got freed from the lamp, they destroyed the lamp. He was coulda, woulda, shoulda villain,
Yep.
if you think about it. Scar ruled the kingdom until Simba took it back.
I guess another Disney one you could go with would be Maleficent.
Yeah.
And she's an anti-villain. I mean, kind of villain, but not villain.
That was just more butthurt.
Yeah.
I would also go
Let her
with
come to the party and have a cupcake. That's a lot of shit to spare for that. Here, have a beer. There you go. You might need some jazz cabbage. I hear you got a funky ass temper. My goal is to make him spit beer by the time we get done with this podcast one day.
Maybe.
I like Ursula too as a villain. I mean, she's not I do not like her, but she's one of the villains that
Yeah.
I
Ooh.
enjoy seeing be brought down.
There's an old theory that Triton and Ursula were lovers, and she's heartbroken.
I've heard that they might have been siblings.
I've heard that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I've also heard another rendition where this was actually just a fan fiction, but I kind of dug it. Where because in the original Little Mermaid story of Ariel, she doesn't get her guy. He marries somebody else, and she turns into sea foam and disappears.
Right.
Very anticlimactic, if you ask me. So I had a friend of mine on TikTok who did a cosplay, and she did her own version of what happened. Ursula went back and killed Ariel went back and killed Ursula and took over the power, basically. And she did this costume rendition of what Ursula or what Ariel would look like consuming Ursula's power. She didn't become the tentacle thing, but she became Ariel as a villain. It was badass and also sexy as hell. I was like, why do you live in the fucking UK? Them and the red hair.
God damn it.
Like, why do the ones I dig live in the fucking UK?
Oh, you know.
I hear that accent, I'm like, that's so fucking hot, but damn it!
Oh
Who
man.
am I kidding? It's like I've got, and then of course there's what was it, Emmy from NorCal. So yeah, again, either on the other side of the fucking world or NorCal, where some of my roots are.
Yeah. This one is under the hard choices of Would You Rather.
Bring it on.
So this is gonna be rough.
All right.
So would you rather sacrifice your pet so you can eat, or would you rather sacrifice parts of your body so both you and your pet can eat? Damn.
Listen, I love Jax to death, but I mean, I don't know that I want to eat him, but I don't want to give him any parts of my body.
No.
Either.
It's not you eating him. It's you sacrifice him to be able to eat.
Give me
I
hot
would
sauce.
be eating him.
Yes.
Possibly.
I don't like that idea, but I don't want him to eat parts of me either.
There are a lot of cultures where they eat dog. They say dog meat's greasy. Look, I'll cry relentlessly, but I'll at least have every part of my body to cry on. I'm not going to sit there with missing hand, one hand going boo-hoo. It's like, no, I'll have both my hands to do that shit. I will miss my pet, but I won't die. And he won't develop a taste for me to go, you know what? You were kind of delicious. I'm going to wait till you sleep. I'm going to give some big puppy dog eyes and get your leg.
We don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You?
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of rough. I mean, both sides are
I know.
bringing very good points. It is very hard, but I don't know.
Your dog just left the room.
This
He's like, oh, hell with this.
He's like, someone's gonna eat me. I'm leaving.
I don't know. I think I'm too attached to Rocky to.
I mean, I'm attached
Sacrifice
to
him.
Jax, and I don't want to eat him.
I don't own any
But
pets,
I
so it's
just-
an easy answer for me. And I'm
Oh
just,
yeah. So I guess I would, if I got to choose a body part, like, hey, stick a finger. Okay, whatever.
My dog would be shit out of luck. I'm selfish. I ain't apologizing. Hey, I want all my digits.
I would make sure, if I had to take all my digits, I'd just leave the one that I need.
Because here's the thing, he's gonna get hungry again. That's not a permanent food. So I give him a digit, and then 2 hours later, Roof, shut the hell up. You already got one of my fingers.
That one was eggs.
Yeah. Is it my turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's not have one that's sad and depressing.
Well, let's see. Hold on 1 second here. That was pretty good.
Nice.
All right, hold on. Ooh, this should be interesting, being that we're all born in the 80s. What's the most embarrassing thing you have ever worn?
Oh God.
I'll go first, so you guys can think about it. So when I was about 9 or 10 years old, I went to Woodland Hills Mall, and keep in mind, I was that little, brown skinned fat kid with big glasses. And the most embarrassing outfit to this day I will never forget wearing was my little big sister, in a rush, just threw shorts and a shirt at me to put on, and they were these bright blue shorts that went halfway up my thigh, that may have been hers, and a Carolina blue shirt that said FBI for Full Blood Indian. I felt so damn stupid walking around Woodland Hills Mall at 9 years old. I'm pretty sure I threw that shit in the trash when I got home. I did not even want to go to the mall, but she had to watch me, so she's like, put this on, we're going, I gotta get something. I don't want to wear this, and I ended up having to wear this. My big sister, she's gonna beat my ass if I didn't. I was 9.
You?
I don't know if it was so much the clothes, but my mom had this thing to make my bangs stick out to here. And like when I was little, okay, that was cool. But as I got older, I'm like, what are we doing? We can't be doing this. And it didn't help that I got this naturally curly hair
Yeah.
that is already poofy. So it just made it even more.
Poofy?
That reminds
Yeah.
me. We were at the reunion over the weekend, and we were in the football stadium. I actually found a photo of me lined up with her, because in 2000 I was with the team as a trainer.
Yeah.
And I'll be damned, that stupid bowl cut I wore back then was there. And I was like, oh wow, there's a picture of me. God, are you son of a bitch? I forgot I look like that. My sons are going, which one's daddy? They're picking the burliest one there. And I'm like, no, it's that fat kid right there. That's your daddy. Shit. Why'd I bring my kids here? They thought I was cool to... Who am I kidding? They didn't think I was cool. But still, yeah, I saw the picture and I'm like, that's going to be here forever, isn't it?
Yep.
Yippee.
No, I think I have to agree with you. I don't really necessarily remember clothing, but I do remember the hairstyle. The freaking comb over.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Rick Moranis.
Oh God. Listen, whenever you're 18, not cool.
No.
Not cool at all. Especially with glasses. Oh God. And a baby face. Yeah.
There's a reason I wear facial hair to this day at 38.
Exactly.
because-
Exactly.
Yeah, but you threatened to shave yours off.
Well, it's just because I want to scare the crap out of you, because you've never seen me without it.
Dude, I did a video on
Something.
TikTok, and the way I did it, they thought I was cutting my hair, this. I was like, are you out of your damn mind? No. Hell, Emmy said she'd fly to Oklahoma from California to beat my ass if I did it. I said, it does not require me to cut my hair for you to do that. Don't threaten me with a good time. You know this.
What is your question?
This one might be good for you.
Oh God.
I mean, anybody can answer, but you are suddenly the boss of the company you work for. What changes are you making?
Hold on, what?
We're not talking local. We're talking the other one.
I know what you were talking.
You may have to rephrase the question for me. I'm self-employed. I
I
already make whatever changes to my job I want. I don't like this shit. We're doing it differently.
Well, that was probably the change you made, was becoming your own boss.
Fair enough. You didn't make me think. I'll do it if you want.
I know what changes I make. I'm just trying to think of how I want to phrase it politically correct.
Oh.
Because, unemployed. Well, let's remain that way.
Well, I'm self-employed. Mine was kind of funny. I ain't gonna lie. After Thanksgiving, let's just say personal stuff happened at my old 9-to-5 job that made me no longer give a fiddler's fuck about that place. Because I had never felt so damn alone in my life working remote. And I had no friends.
Yeah.
And it sounds sad, but it was more one of those where I was like, you really rethink you want to do this shit? I'm like, you know what? I literally just sat on my ass for about a month while I worked on the business, and they said, we don't like your performance. I was like, I don't care, I quit. I literally that day was going to give my notice because I realized I made more money self-employed than I did working at the 9-to-5 in a call center, working on collecting bills for car rentals.
Yeah.
And so when they said they didn't like my performance, I was just like, well, tough shit, I quit anyway. I was like, I literally said I was going to give my notice, but bye, here's your laptop.
Bye.
And I literally handed my laptop in January 11th, and never went back.
Nice.
I went to the, I don't remember. I went to the Enterprise parking lot over the Eastland Mall, met my supervisor, gave his stuff back to him, and it was just like, he was like, hey, no hard feelings. He's like, is it a rage quit? I said, no, you guys know what I do. I make this much doing this full time. I ran the numbers. I need my business. The goal was always to work full time as a realtor, but my business needs me full time.
There you go.
Here I am 9 months later, still doing it.
No, I think for me it would be get better at about making decisions, making good decisions, informed decisions. Better at managing things within my scope of work and communicating to the staff of what I'm actually after and looking for, and just a different managerial style. I think would be the biggest thing.
For me personally, I like the people that I work for. I've got great boss and a great executive director who want the best for the community, for the patients that we serve. So there's nothing, I say there's nothing. I mean, we can always do better with communication, but I think that's just any job. But if I could change anything with a job, it would have been at my old job.
Yeah.
Because coming from there to where I'm at now is completely different environments and completely different leadership styles. And that alone makes a huge difference. It makes me want to work for these people and not try and take over because I feel like I could do better.
Right. Okay, next question. It's part of the Triple X pack. Would you rather? This I already know your answer. So, would you rather have a foreign object stuck inside your butt?
What's the other option?
Have bleeding genitals after sex?
Option 2.
I'm going option 2 as well.
Neither one of those sound
Party foul. No.
One of the two. One of the two.
No.
Okay, we'll give you a better one.
Yes, please.
Would you rather have your parents catch you having sex or catch your parents having sex?
Both have already happened.
No.
You have to choose one of the two.
Shit.
These are dumb. You need to find better questions.
Okay. Would you rather be sick for the rest of your life or kill 2 puppies?
Well, if I
You
say
should.
one,
I say he's gonna make it worse.
I'm gonna be the psychopath. Can I accidentally run the puppies over?
No. You have to kill 2 puppies, or be sick for the rest of your life.
Well, I already have a chronic cough, so.
Okay. Would you rather hear the voices of dead people or see the ghosts of dead people?
Oh my god, my sarcasm would be endless.
I would rather see, because if I have to hear their problems, I'm gonna go crazy. I'd rather just see it.
Okay. Here's one. Here's triple X one you gotta answer.
I don't like those ones.
It's okay.
It's not okay. I don't like those ones.
It's okay.
It's not okay.
Would you rather have sex with anyone from your work, or
I'm self-employed.
Did you ask that on purpose?
no?
I couldn't resist.
Wait till this one. Or would you rather have sex with your boss for a promotion?
Those are the same things.
Yeah, I have the same answer for both.
No, because one you're getting a promotion, the other one you're just
They're both people from work.
yeah.
That one's just dumb.
Oh god.
You get to pick no more questions.
Okay. Here you go.
Okay.
I already know your answer. Would you rather never have to pee again, or never have to poo again? I already know your answer.
Poop. I don't like pooping.
I was gonna say peeing because unless you pee.
I'd rather pee. Less mess. I will pee all day long.
I mean, the idea of not ever having to poop again does sound kind of intriguing. No need for toilet paper.
I could eat salad all the time and not have a problem. Taco Bell, bring it on.
Oh my god.
But you also have to think, most days I drink like 100 ounces of water, so my peeing is legit.
Yes, we know. We're full aware. Ugh,
You don't get to ask anymore. You've asked a lot in a row.
it's okay. What's Gene get?
Alright. Let's see what we got here.
I was just trying to find a good one for you.
Next.
Alright. You're building a celebrity zoo. Who's your main attraction?
Ooh.
Ooh. Because they're like, we want to make fun of them, or because we legit love them? Because I've got an answer
Yes.
for both. Well, if it's because we love them, I will take Matthew McConaughey.
Alright.
If it's because we want to make fun of them, it's gonna either be Britney Spears, Lindsay Lohan, or Miley Cyrus.
Alright.
Or all three.
Wow.
Those girls be crazy.
Alright, Matthew.
Let's see. If we're gonna put celebrity in a zoo, obviously I have to have someone that's a little nutty, a little crazy,
Okay.
off the top,
I
over
can
the
see
top.
Mhm.
Tom Cruise.
that. That's because he's Scientology.
Just because he's nuts and over the top.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna put it in there, it's because it's like, oh, baby penguin, oh, they're so cute. Then I mean, there's quite a few you could put in there. I would definitely say if we're gonna put on a fictional celebrity, whatever, you'd have to put Gibbs in there. I mean, everyone loves Gibbs.
Yeah.
I mean, so I guess Mark Harmon.
Yeah.
Or put in Polly Perrette
Yeah. Everyone would love to see her.
or Ziva. She's hot.
Not my favorite NCIS person.
Okay.
Ryan Reynolds. I need someone to talk shit at the
Please,
entrance.
no the shock on my face.
Just because I want the sarcasm at the entrance.
Yeah. That'd be good.
Celebrity make fun of? Well, shit, Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav. Okay, yeah, we get it. We know who you are.
Yeah.
I would say you can do, if you want to put an annoying celebrity in there, you could put any of the Kardashians in there. That'd be alright.
Ugh.
Dude, I haven't even watched an episode of their shows, believe it or not.
Neither have
I
I.
have not either.
So I really can't say they're annoying because I haven't seen them.
I just know they're annoying because of all the shit you hear in the media. It's like, okay, you're
I mean, to be fair, I'm on TikTok and I get every once in a while, I swear you're on my fucking FYP every other video, damn it. Do I hear you want more?
Well, your
I would
question-
imagine at that level, if I made their kind of money, that's exactly how I'd feel.
Right.
This one is under deep thoughts.
Oh boy.
Oh, God.
Oh god. Wait. This requires opening Welltown Brewery beer.
Absolutely.
No ASMR, honey. Well, I can smell that one. I don't like the smell.
Not bad. It smells kind of tart.
Well, it's tropical.
Yep. Just like the reunion.
Mm.
So good. Nice sandy jorts.
I don't like that smell.
It's good stuff. It's definitely a very citrusy.
Yeah, tastes like grapefruit juice.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Not bad. I'm not gonna lie though. I know how hammered I was the night I was drinking. That would have sent me over the edge.
Yep.
I'd have been like, this tastes like grapefruit juice. Bathroom time! I'm about to get a lot less sexy if I don't go disappear. I was pretty hammered that night.
Now I know why after like 4 or 5 of these bad boys I was feeling it.
Yeah.
You walked a little like this.
Like I said, after about 11 p.m., I had to go disappear and get some sleep.
It was I think most of our class had to struggle the next day
Oh, yeah.
or 2.
Like I said, I had classmates that were wanting to help me get them organized get-togethers, and then they text me this morning, like, I can't do it. I'm like, well, then the idea is dead in the water because as busy as I am, that shit won't come off the ground if I do it.
We just gotta get the right person to figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Okay, deep thought.
Deep thought, what's your question?
How to
You
be
guys are gonna think, good grief. You went through all that effort for this question.
Well, you said it was deep thoughts. We needed deep thought
It is.
alcohol.
It says deep thoughts.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what you got.
What quirks do you have? I told you.
Huh?
It didn't require you to get all that alcohol going.
Define quirks. That's a vague statement to me.
Oddities about yourself.
Why I'm nuts? That does not help.
Little things about you that make you who you are.
Well, my biggest thing would definitely be my little punchline voice at the end that goes deeper. Y'all hear it all the time, where it's like, oh well, he's got a pew pew, even better.
Quirks. I'm a science nerd. I guess that kind of makes me a little odd.
I'm just a smart ass.
Yeah. Helps with the last name. Just saying.
Yeah.
So my smartassery, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What makes you quirky? You love everything death, crime related.
True crime. Yeah.
You should take her to that Death and Oddities show where they have like all the weird stuff like that, and take a camera and see just her reaction to stuff like that. She's into that kind of stuff.
What is this? Why have you not told me?
Have you not heard about this?
No.
There's like a museum of
Yeah.
death or something like that over in like near Stroud or something.
Death.
Why have we not gone to this?
I don't know.
Hey, road
actually
trip.
never loved this.
Road trip.
But I said, you guys ain't got any plans next Saturday or this Saturday? Sounds like a fun plan to me.
Although we do need to start talking about, just for you people to know, we are going to be doing a trip to Fort Worth here in a few weeks.
Yes. So we call it a tour. Nah, no, we're just going to be doing a podcast from Fort Worth.
Going to OSU football game versus TCU
Yeah, I'm
in
gonna.
Fort Worth.
This will be entertaining because we went last year, and we went originally to see Hailstorm and Evanescence in concert.
Yeah.
And had a
I
great
did
time.
not go, and I said I'm not going to that one. That's a guy's trip.
It was
I'm
a
good
great
with
rest
that.
trip.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Got hit on by a man. I mean,
You know, I wore we had to wear masks back then, and when I wore that shit, I mean, it covered my it covered the undercarriage right here, and they
Yeah.
really got the wrong impression. And oh god, I got the deepest damn voice possible because it didn't matter. They couldn't see my face acting all goofy and be like, "Yeah, let me get your number." Okay, it's area code 91. What the fuck? I had a dude follow me in the frozen food aisle in Reese's, and that was the most entertaining shit ever. Because I'm like, okay, because again, I had my mask on. This is during the pandemic. I have my long hair and everything, and you can't see, but right there, and I guess I look like my baby sister whenever I have a mask on with my hair down. Because next thing I do, this dude is following me in the fucking ice cream section, and I'm like, you know what? I don't give a shit. Let's see how this rolls, because I know the second he realizes that I've got giblets, he's going to run like hell. I mean, and so, next thing I knew, I watched this guy walking up beside me, he's going to say something. I turn around, I'm like, yo, God, that dude walked the hell with me so damn fast.
Yep, it was definitely a. It was funny as hell. But yeah, so we'll be planning that here.
Yeah, that'll be nice, because, we went out there we went to see Evanescence Hailstorm, and then while we were out there, they had TCU versus Kansas, and the tickets were like $5 a piece. So we're like, you know what? We had nothing to do in Fort Worth till the concert. We're like, hell yeah, let's go watch some football.
Hell yeah.
And it turned out to be a really good game. The stadium was gorgeous. We had a good time. We were like, you know what? We need to come back here when OSU's playing, because I didn't care who won. It was just I want to see these two teams slug it out.
Well, TCU sucked last year, and Kansas,
Kansas is
Kansas, except this year apparently.
Allegedly, we'll see.
We'll see.
They haven't played either of the Oklahoma teams. That's the real big difference right there.
Yeah, but the fact that they're 3-0, I mean, that's still shocking for Kansas.
Yeah,
that is true.
Even for Kansas' sake.
Last time they were undefeated, they played nobody in the Big 12 and finished undefeated. Yeah. That was the most unique thing. I'm like, who have you played in the Big 12? Nobody. Apparently, you're undefeated.
Right? So, we'll be figuring that all out here. So, whenever we're done with the podcast.
Sounds good to me.
Come up with some stuff there. But my next question. So, I moved on from Triple X.
Thank you.
This is still kind of a hard question, but it's a question you can answer.
Okay.
So, would you rather tell someone that their new baby is ugly, or tell someone that their new spouse is ugly?
I totally do both.
Which
depending on
I was about to say, what level of ass whooping do I want?
Right?
Listen, I have told people when they say, "Don't you think this is the guy I'm talking to? Don't you think he's cute?" I'd be like, "He's not my type." No, I don't.
I mean, that's a fair answer. I mean, to be honest, that's not too bad.
And let's just be honest, most babies come out ugly anyway.
That's true. They do.
To begin with.
It looks like the mom or dad. It looks like a sack of potatoes. He's 3 hours old.
Right.
Let him get some color first. He just came out of her lady parts.
So, I mean, the spousal one is based off of your opinion and what you like and what you don't like. Whereas the infant one, all babies are born ugly at first. So
yeah, it usually takes a couple of days to get their complexion. They're not as beat up from birth.
Yeah.
Because JoJo, whenever I first got to see him, he was 6 days old. He was precious. He was pink skin, little baby boy. I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, yeah.
The
day of, not so much.
I think I wouldn't have any problem with either, really.
Yeah.
But especially spouse, if it's like one of your exes or something like that, you'd be like, oh God.
Well, I
was replaced for that? Okay.
Well, my thing is, I date crazy chicks. So, if you're dating after me, it's like, dude, you saw the therapy I went through, didn't you? I really wouldn't do that shit. I don't care what you do, you grown, but don't come crying to my ass.
I mean, it could be hard either way. I mean,
I would go with spouse, because there's a different level of mama bear or papa bear comes out when it's their kid.
Yeah.
Because if you just say, hey, what the fuck were you thinking? Were you drinking when you married her? I mean, there's some dudes that'll be like, come on, man. But if you tell somebody you can't drink their baby cute, you might get your ass beat by them.
I
Depending on
mean,
who it is.
this is very possible. This is very, very true.
That laugh tells me you've thought that before, Dr. Sam. Isn't she adorable? You can't drink that baby cute. I'm sorry. No, not gonna happen.
I mean, I love little infant babies when they're first born because they're so snuggly, but they're not very cute.
Where they make that up, where they make up for that is the noises they make. Because I will admit, like when they're like 6 days old, all they do is eat, sleep, poop, and make coo noises. And those coo noises, oh, those are the fucking best.
Mm-hmm.
My turn. If you were an adult film star, what would your screen name be?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He said he got off of him. That meant it was my turn. You're not getting away from this one. I'll go first because I did have one.
Isn't there an algorithm to figure out what your name would be?
No. Sometimes just earn your name.
Yeah.
See, I didn't have an adult film name, but I worked in a call center, and of course you have all kind of goofy ass scenarios when you get bored. And they asked one day, what would each other's stripper name be? And for some reason, they dubbed me Big Venti because I was big and coffee colored. So Big Venti stuck, a 20-ounce coffee. And so I had a medicine ball that was 20 pounds on my desk. We named it Big Venti. We put white out on there and named it Big Venti, and that was apparently my stripper name. I had that name on TikTok until I got my Indian name Black Bear. Even because that was the only name I could think of. I'm not going with Gene Bread on TikTok. What the fuck is that?
What's gonna be your adult film star name?
I don't know. I'm not very creative. I don't know.
No?
I'm not creative enough for
Dr. Samantha.
that. I already go by Dr. Sam.
Or Dr. Mindfuck.
No.
Hi. I like that. Oh, fuck me.
Okay, I'll do a different one.
Okay.
I just am not
What
creative.
word sounds dirty but isn't?
Ooh.
Moist.
That's the one that
Oh,
everybody
God.
says, though.
That's why I got it out of the way. Now you have to think. No cop-outs. She's like, damn it, you put me right back in the same situation.
Eggplant.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Peach.
Okay.
It's the same idea as eggplant.
Mm-hmm.
Insert. Yep, there we go.
You could be invisible. Who would you spy on?
Easy. All my exes.
I don't give a shit what they're doing.
Yeah, just because it'd be funny. Just could be like, creep them out, be like, move something, hit it over, and then go.
Who would if I was invisible, who would I spy on? Well, shit, anybody who was on Epstein Island. Fuck it, we're going for gold here.
There you go. There you go.
Any one of those motherfuckers, let me listen to them.
I agree with that.
I'd be like,
I feel like
my recording device is also invisible. Someone's going to prison.
No. I got it. If you can do anything I wanted, be invisible,
Yeah.
and spy on anyone, would definitely have to go spy on Hunter Biden.
Shit, we're going for gold. Yep.
We're going for gold.
Yep.
Because, I mean, if he's doing hooker's blow at the same time, I won't be on fly on the wall, just be like, what the fuck? But then at the same time, I'd have to go after Trump Jr. Because you know, that guy, I mean, he gets whatever the hell he wants. I mean,
Be fair, when you have money, you do usually get that. So,
Mhm.
from what I hear, at least, I've never had fuck you money, but they really do have fuck you money.
well, and either that or also be a fly on the wall whenever Prince William and Harry their little spat of beef with each other, just be like, "Ooh, he just called your wife something."
Yeah, I gotta be honest, I don't care about them.
I don't really care about either. I just know that there's some beef, whatever. And Harry's wife, she's kind of.
She is.
And some of the stuff that they've been doing, it's
What's
just
her
like
name again?
Meghan Markle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that bitch crazy. So yeah,
I would spy on my old boss. Try and figure her out. Figure out what her problem is.
I mean,
Scare her into changing and being a better person.
you know,
Being a better human.
okay. Would you rather crap your pants in public once a year for the rest of your life, or crap yourself in private every day for the rest of your life?
Damn. Well, I already cry in private. Might as well shit myself in private too.
See,
Son of a bitch! Again? I'll be right back, you
with
guys.
The other, because once a year is better than every single day. So,
I mean, this is true.
See, I'm on TikTok. I don't think that shit going viral. Literally. Black Bear shit himself.
Well, no one said it had to be virtual.
What's public? You know how many people have phones? Fuck that. No. Private.
It'd be like, hey, check this shit.
They didn't say where you could be and what you could be wearing. I'll wear a damn diaper in my house if I'm gonna shit myself. If I know I'm gonna do it, I ain't wearing no damn underwear. I'll be wearing a damn big ass depend. I don't leave the house until business is done.
But it wouldn't matter because it's not going to happen in public, so you can leave whenever you want.
I'll leave after it's done. Because then I don't have to think about it all day.
Oh, God.
Let me change my diaper. All right, now I'm going to go be a man. I don't know where that came from.
Well, you know. What's yours?
All right. What is not a good housewarming present?
Ooh. Not a good housewarming present.
Cereal. Cheap bastards.
Listen, I love cereal, though.
What is a housewarming present, though?
I didn't have to pay for it.
That would be kind of lame.
Who the fuck brings Raisin Bran to a housewarming party?
Listen, I don't like Raisin Bran.
I was 24 years old and I'm like, are you shitting me? I will be after I eat this cereal.
Let's see.
Brought a $4 box of cereal to eat $10 with snacks. Cheap bastard.
I would say some kind of decoration, because chances are, like, I already have an idea of what I would want in my house. I don't want someone giving me a decoration that I'm not going to want to put up because it doesn't go with what I want.
That would be true. Watch it be a painting or something like that, and you're like,
Right.
And you're like, Greg, I gotta put that up anytime they come over.
Yeah.
Right. Which I've had a situation like that with a picture. I'm like, this is not my style. This is not what I like.
We're gonna hang this in the attic. Maybe the garage.
So it got put in the bedroom where no one would see it.
See,
Unless they were going to use my bathroom.
I think I'm gonna go shitty beer. If you got shitty beer for a housewarming party or a housewarming gift, that's like crap beer, or like, hey man, I went and bought you a bunch of food or whatever from Dollar Tree. So it's like
Dollar Tree has a bunch of good little foods for
yeah,
$1 each.
but like really bad like chips and shit. You're just like this is like knockoff Doritos. They don't even taste anything like Doritos.
I don't know why this
like
made me
that.
think of this, but it kind of reminds me of an old roommate I had once, where I was doing a job, a side gig, where I got like $100 moving a bunch of boxes from upstairs down to a garage for this rich lady. I felt pretty good about myself because it was extra money. And I'm like, you know, my now ex-wife was in college, so I was like, hey, I got the evening to myself. I'll go make a Golden Corral and get fat. He wanted to come with me. This dude didn't bathe. I was like, shit. All right, fine, you can go with me, I guess. I'm thinking to myself, I want to be alone. I like my alone time. When I like my alone time, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Could you spot me the money? I'm like, are you shitting me? First of all, I don't even want you coming on this trip, and now you're using my money as well? it double pissed me off because he was supposed to be saving money to get on his own place, and I'm like, wait a minute, you've been living with me for 3 months. How the fuck are you broke and needing to borrow $10 for Golden Corral? You should be saving money. You ain't paying about $100 a month in rent. I got bills to pay. I've been paying bills, blah blah blah. Okay, I'll give you benefit of the doubt. Because I had a golden rule with him. He had a gambling addiction. I said, no gambling. I'm not your daddy, but if I find out you're living dirt cheap rent and I'm paying all the bills and you're gambling your paycheck away, I will lose my shit.
Yeah.
He decided to call my bluff. Oh, I got him good. So I went. He didn't come home on payday, and I didn't care until about 11 o'clock at night. I was like, shit, I'm not going to get my rent. Let me go see if he's at the casino. That's the only reason I cared.
Right?
I go to the casino, sure as shit, I find his car. This parking lot holds 1,000 cars. His car was a Dodge Neon. It was not hard to find. This thing hadn't been washed since 1997. So I go back to the apartment. I pack his shit. I'm like, I'm not dealing with this. This motherfucker's lived with me for 4 months. He ain't paid no rent to me. I pack all the stuff, put in my car. That car is still out there. We go ahead and go to the casino. I walk looking for him. Sure enough, slot machine. Bet max. This man made more money than I did. He had a check twice my size and he was broke.
Oh my God.
I sat there and watched him bet $150 of his check away before I finally spoke up and said, what do you think you're doing here? He turned around. My kids have not made that shameful of a face. And I'm a daddy now. And this man looked defeated. I was 4 years younger than him.
Oh my God.
I told him, you can't live with me, dude. I ripped him a new one. He was like, well, I got nowhere to go. I said, go to your mom's house if you lived before. Because at first he's like, I paid I got my payment. I got paid. They paid. I said, dude, today's payday. That's how I know you have money. I said, so I know you have money. Go get a hotel or go stay with your mom. You're not living with me. Here's your stuff.
Fair?
Yeah. That was it.
My turn? Oh. If you were chosen to make the first contact with aliens, how would you do it?
Walk up to him and talk to him.
I'm a little more creative than that.
Well, there was no context, whether it be, they can't understand English or, they can only understand sign language or...
You just have to make contact.
I throw a huge ass party. Kegger.
Hierarchy.
And then they'd be like, ooh, that looks fun. What the heck's going on down there? Party! Is this what people on Earth do? Yep. Every weekend. Party!
We come in peace.
Okay, Trekkie.
I'm not. I've never seen a single episode.
That's just depressing.
Especially when you don't know family history.
Yeah? It's just depressing. How would you do it?
I like the party idea, but I'd take it to them. Beam me up. I got gifts.
Yeah, but you don't know.
Here's a hamburger. Here's a taco. You need them.
Yeah, but here's the problem. You don't know.
Oh, look, there's Rocky. Oh, look, there's Rocky.
At least part of them.
Yep. See? There's his little nose.
Hey, big boy. Apparently he wants to be part of the show. Aw, there he
There's
is.
a puppy.
There he is. There's Rocky. Part
He's
of him.
peeking over. There he is.
There he is. He wanted to make his video debut. What about you? What would you do for the aliens to welcome them?
Off camera. That.
Yeah.
I'd be lighting up some jazz cabbage.
Yeah.
And be like, okay, so this is a delicacy on Earth. Come on over here. That way I guarantee you're not going to vaporize me when you're done with this stuff. What's that? This is called a taco. Yes, have all you want. They're delicious, especially after you have that. And that's called a beer.
Yeah.
What happened? I made friends with them. They're coming over to shoot pool tonight.
Yep.
It's like, we're having first contact in my man cave shooting 8-ball.
Alright. Would you rather demented?
Like true crime?
No.
Oh.
Would you rather have HIV and live for another 20 years, or have cancer and live for another 10 years?
Cancer.
I'm gonna go with HIV.
Really?
Yeah, the medication that they are coming out with, while it doesn't cure it, it helps with symptoms. And so I feel like if I were able to work through those symptoms, why not embrace life for 20 years?
Fair. Guess I'd go with the HIV route. Living another 20 years compared to 10. Plus with cancer, God knows what the hell you're going to have to fight with. And
I've already made my decision, and this might be one that drives people crazy, but if I ever do get any kind of cancer, even terminal, I'm not going to do chemotherapy. I'm going to do an alkaline diet and just go down swinging.
Huh?
And because there have been reports of people who do the alkaline diet that they were able to reverse a lot of diseases.
Yeah.
HIV being viral is not one that can be obviously reversed because it's virus. But with cancer, there was a saying that with alkaline that if your body is an alkaline, no disease can survive. And I'm sure people listening probably hear it and go, bullshit, you know anything about it? And that's probably fine. Again, I'm going for what I've learned.
Yeah.
But I've learned this, is that HIV will bankrupt my family when it comes to medication to keep me maintaining for the rest of my life, however long that is. Cancer's the same way. I mean, You've seen those families get bankrupted.
Mm-hmm.
And it only fortunately would give me another 6 months to a year, most likely, of a very, very painful of time. And yes, it would be time with my family. I know they would cherish it, but I don't want to go out like that. I don't want to go out struggling for life with chemotherapy or radiation or being so sick that my kids see me in a way that, would break their heart. Not saying that downplay anybody who's gone through that, but that's just the last thing I want to do is then finally pass away after that time, and then my family's bankrupt because of those 6 months they gave me with chemotherapy. Now they're losing everything.
Yep.
That would spin me in my grave.
Yep.
So I would rather, if I had to choose, battle cancer, take on the alkaline diet, make sure all my affairs are in order, so if I do pass away, my family's okay. And I will go out, they will see me the way they know me.
Fair.
Because HIV, again, the medication alone over 20 years, 30 years, that can be insanely expensive. And after seeing insulin get spiked the way it did, fuck pharmaceutical medication.
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather go down swinging.
Fair. What do you got?
Oh, my turn. All right. Let's see. If you could magically be granted one new talent, what would you choose?
Ooh.
It can be fictional or non-fictional.
One new talent, fictional or non-fictional?
Well, fictional, I'm gonna go with mind reading.
Shocking.
If we're going real, playing guitar.
Be a fighter pilot?
Dang, y'all got some good ones. Shit.
I'd kill to be a freaking fighter pilot flying a Blue Angel or some crap like that. Oh, yeah. That'd be dope.
I'd want to be whatever the fuck Neo is in the Matrix. The one. The bend reality, fly, master anything in seconds with whatever is plugged into my head. Yeah, I would want that.
Something along those lines. If I'm going to go fictional, I want to be like Chuck. And have the intersect in my head.
You've been watching way too much Chuck lately, honey.
Even if I hadn't. It's still awesome to be able to be like, look at somebody like, oh yeah, I know everything about you. And or, I could kick your ass.
Now, if it was a realistic ability, let's see. I'd want to be a strongman, but not have to have that massive bulky frame. Since it's a magically granted ability, I would love to have the strength of a strongman, but keep my smaller frame.
Right.
So that would be mine. If I was to say it was a one
That's a good one.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your next one?
My next question. What is a popular movie loved and praised by many that you can't stand?
So what was it?
A popular movie that is loved by many that you cannot stand.
Easy. Twilight.
Avatar. No. Take it back. Old School. With Will Ferrell.
I'm not saying that.
Fair.
I am going with all of the Bourne Identity movies.
Oh.
I've not watched any beyond the first one. And in the first one, I fall asleep at the same point every single time. Can't do it.
Because you can't stand Matt Damon? Or...
I find it so boring.
Interesting.
It's boring.
I never could get into Avatar. That'd be my other one, since I already mentioned it.
You're my boy, Blue!
I mean, Blue Cowboys and Indians really just didn't appeal to me.
Fair.
I
Twilight.
saw Dances with Wolves. Same thing.
I just couldn't get behind freaking teenage freaking vampire werewolf.
Yeah,
Weird
my
thing.
vampire movie was Blade.
Now I love Blade.
Yeah.
This one's fun, especially for you.
Okay.
Would you rather have the police hunting for you for a murder you didn't commit, or have a psychopathic clown hunting you?
Oh, he would regret that day.
I mean, either. However, I would rather the police be hunting me down. Because I would like to think that our justice system is not completely broken. And that it would be figured out at some point.
But they're hunting you. It's all assumed that you did it.
I know.
They have evidence that maybe you did it.
That's why I'm saying, then I would like to think I have enough faith in our justice system that it's not that broken. That eventually it would get figured out.
I'd rather have the psychopathic clown hunting me.
Why?
You didn't kill that bastard.
You're assuming you catch him first.
Nice little 22 to the head. Problem solved.
But again, I got enough work with mentally ill. But that's just another day at the job.
But we're talking like the clown from It.
That one has more clothes than half my patients. So.
Wait, are we talking the clown from It, or are we talking those redneck clowns from South Carolina that were getting run over by the end of it? 'Cause I'm thinking to myself, I don't believe in the justice system. Send in the fucking clowns. Let's do this shit.
Right? I'm telling you,
It's a good day to die.
let's go.
Oh my.
Call in an airstrike. Yeah, I need an airstrike to this location. I got a psychopathic clown here. Oh, cool. Bye-bye. Oh, clown went bye-bye. Oops. Alright, what's your next one?
Let's see. No, that one sucks. Hold on.
Boo for the sucky one.
And boo this man. Okay, what is an instant mood killer?
Instant mood killer. Now, are we talking mood killer as in we're in the mood doing, no. Getting a phone call from your parents?
Oh, they know better. You know, funny enough, similar scenario happened once.
Mm-hmm.
When I first got married years ago to my now ex-wife, she had a best friend who liked to call every night.
Oh, God.
And it really got annoying because we would stop what we're doing because she's taking her, helping her friend out. And finally one day I said, we're not stopping. But I said, go ahead and answer the phone if you want to. We're not stopping. She didn't. And then I accidentally hit answer. She never called again around that time frame. She learned to text before she called us. I regret nothing. I'm divorced and I still regret nothing. She never looked at me the same again, and it was worth it.
Obviously, you're exempt from this question. So, go ahead. Your next question.
Oh, it's my turn?
Mm-hmm.
I know the answer to this, but our listeners do not necessarily.
Okay.
Have either of you ever used dating websites? Like I said, I know the answer to this.
Yes.
Oh, I've got stories.
Yes. Yes, I have. And he has stories, so obviously the answer is yes. And we already know the
And then
answer.
I'm going to do a follow-up one. Which one was the best to use and which was the worst to use?
Bumble, best. Worst, plenty of fish.
Bumble was the best. And I got two tied for worst. Coffee Meets Bagel was definitely the worst because
Never
they're
heard
all
of it.
catfish.
Never heard of
That
it.
was like one of the first ones that came out a long time ago.
Never heard of it.
And then Christian Mingle. Because they were mostly catfish. That's where I met my ex. And I did make one friend from there that I still speak to. But like they were awful. Like for being a Christian run company, like they were awful.
So,
So
I will say worst was eHarmony. Yeah, fuck that website.
I didn't try that one.
So here's the fun part about eHarmony. If you do the questionnaire the way they say to, they do match you up with people that match your questionnaire. But they ain't got shit to do whenever that number is 0. And it gets worse because you can expand out your results. I started in Tulsa with 0 results and then moved to the county of Tulsa. And then the 918 area code, then Oklahoma, then the Midwest region, then the United States, then fucking North America, and then I saw Earth, and still 0. Now it should be noted I was 20 years old at the time, but when I saw 0 on Earth, I went, I hate this website. Best only because I had success at it, Facebook dating. But I will say this is where the funny story actually comes into play. That wasn't the funny story.
That's where I met a lot of creepers.
Oh, here's a fun one. Story time.
Story time.
So, last summer I went on Facebook dating, and it was pretty run of the mill. But the funny part was when you're swiping left or right. Now, the funny one was the 3 people that I had the opportunity to swipe on. Now, one got a yes because they swiped me, but the other 2 were automatic hell no. So the first one was one of my TikTok followers. She was like, "Oh my God, you're on dating. I would love to chat with you." I was like, "Well, hell yeah, I love making friends. Let's do this."
Yeah.
So and I chatted with him for a second. It didn't go anywhere. Well, then I'm scrolling through the list of people that you may match with, and it had me to where I had the option to swipe left or right on my toxic ex's, I'm guessing then best friend, that neither of us got along. I went, oh, fuck that. Swipe. I have never swiped so damn fast. I was like, no, fuck you, Carrie.
My boss's ex-husband tried to match with me on Facebook dating.
Yeah, no, I was like, I saw that face and I went, no, fuck you, Carrie. I'm not even going to mess with you. And then the other one was even better.
Oh, God.
So I'm going through and I'm reading this profile picture, and this chick has her picture to where, like, you see her eyes, you see the hat and everything, and I'm like, yeah, we're cool. Well, that's the initial, that was the initial, picture. And the description of the profile. I'm reading the profile, and she's got some pretty good stuff on there. And I start to swipe left, and then I see the next photo. And it dawns on me, that is my youngest son's biological mother who lost her kids in foster care, but luckily never met me. And I came within a fucking hair of swiping saying I'm interested. Yeah! That was a closed adoption,
You did say you embraced the crazy, though.
I did embrace the crazy.
So
That's too much crazy.
That's a level of, here's crazy. Whoop!
Let me put it to you this way. I love my baby boy who's turning 5 years old in a few days. but I've seen the crazy that he is. I'm terrified if I meet the crazy he comes from,
Yeah.
I'll start dating her.
Can you imagine if you actually did swipe though?
Oh my God, that would have been the hindsight, that would have been the funniest damn story. But at the same time, it could have, not that it would have opened a can of worms, because I've heard she turned her life around, which is good for her. But people when they turn their life around, they may decide, I want to be a family again. Well, the fuck you. Okay, well, be a family with your kids over there. My son, you'll have to bury my ass before you get him.
Yeah, fair. Here we go. This is a fun one. Would you rather every shirt you ever wear to be kind of itchy, which that sucks, or only be able to use single-ply toilet paper?
Single ply. I can use the whole damn roll if I have to.
Exactly. I am not wearing an itchy shirt. I have to have the soft clothes.
To be fair, I've had eczema. No.
Yeah, straight
I
down.
will go through a roll of toilet paper, a squat down if I have to.
But what if, okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate on this question and say the single-ply toilet paper is only like 3 sheets.
I'll figure
Ever.
it
I
out.
am strategic as hell. Trust me when I tell you that.
There is soap and water.
I've got a detachable shower hose. I know what Andre the Giant used to do in hotel rooms. It'll work.
Okay.
To be fair, my butt would probably never be cleaner.
I'll just buy a bidet. And then I don't need toilet paper.
I'll just name my shower head bidet and then eliminate some of the bill. Are we having a bidet installed? That's a shower head. We're naming it bidet. Turn the water on.
Turn on the massage feature.
See, now you just made it kinky.
Hey, it would get it super clean.
We're talking about cleaning buttholes, and then you're talking about fingering it with water. Tickle, tickle.
No.
You do you, boo. I'll pass on that. I don't even want to know
Because
the results.
let's be fair. Because there's some settings on the shower heads that you'd be like,
How do you
that
know
hurt.
these things work down there like that? I don't want to know.
I'm not saying I know how they work down there.
There's a thing called college.
Hey, no. I'm just saying I know how they work on your skin. So some of them you'd be like,
butthole is technically skin.
fuck off. Okay, the back. How's that? Fuck.
Well, did you call him from the back as well? You've known me 30 years. You know this ain't going anywhere. I can do this all night.
That's what she said.
Thanks.
All right, what's your next one?
Do you believe in soulmates?
Ooh. No.
Follow-up question. Why?
So I think it's crap.
Okay.
That there's only one person on Earth meant for you,
Yeah.
and there's 7 billion or 8 billion people in the world.
No, depending on what your preference is. 3.5 billion for me. I prefer females, but you do you.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
That took you long enough to figure out,
Maybe.
Should I be a little
Hey,
blurry?
we're an all-inclusive podcaster. Okay. You know what? Some people.
Oh shit.
Hey. Okay.
Oh man.
Okay. 4 billion. Give or take.
Okay, fair enough.
So your chances of meeting that other person
Mm-hmm.
very, very highly unlikely.
Okay.
And I feel like it's kind of like, your soulmate, quote unquote, that could be someone that you make it into. You already like them enough, you like them a lot, whatever, and then kind of like that song
Yeah,
that's made famous on TikTok.
they're not found their mate.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Well, and so I don't know that I necessarily believe in soulmate either, in the sense that there are so many people, but not getting too religious, but on that side, in college, someone made the comment of, there could God might have 5 or 6 people that might be good for you, and then it's you know, we have free will to make that decision. And so
Yep.
just because you pick one person, had you not picked them, it doesn't mean God didn't have someone else in mind for you. So potentially, you know, soulmates could be what you make it.
Yeah.
Like you said, the song says.
Yep.
I mean, nothing just is like this
Right.
overnight. I mean, relationships have to grow.
That is true.
I mean,
Good relationships.
Yes.
mhm.
If I say anything less, they usually fall apart after a month. Don't ask how I know that. So I guess I'll go ahead and answer.
Yeah.
I do not believe in soulmates. They also term it as oneism.
Yep.
What I have learned is a soulmate is nothing more than an individual who for a man's point of view,
Yep.
a soulmate is nothing more than an individual who brings out your full masculine energy and they bring out your full feminine energy. The reason that it feels like a soulmate is because whenever you find somebody who is that brings out your full masculine and their full feminine, it is how it's supposed to be. It feels amazing. It's easy. It's natural. You're the one in charge without being an asshole. They're the one resting in feminine energy without being a submissive servant. So yeah, you're going to come across as soulmates, but mathematically, it's mathematically impossible. Like you said, you know, I prefer, there's 3.54 billion females in the world. There's only one? No.
Yeah.
Even if it was 1 in a billion, that's still 8 out there.
Yeah.
No, 8, not. There's still, 3.5. You know. Who knows? There'll be some chick with no legs. I'll dig her. 3.5!
You're half person.
Right, no kidding. So, but again, there has been so many men and women who have wrecked their lives and even committed suicide over falling victim to oneism, to where you feel like this has to work out. That's my soulmate, or the new term
and it
they
becomes
use.
their identity.
Yeah, or
and then when it ends,
you don't
they
know who
don't
you
know-
are.
yeah.
You're a shell of your former self, and you have to rebuild yourself from nothing.
because you put everything into that.
And most people kill themselves instead of rebuilding themselves.
Yep.
And it's sad. And it's like, why do that to yourself over somebody who would probably bring a date to your funeral?
Yep.
Honestly.
Yep.
Right.
And so, but yeah, I think that it sets a bad, like I said, what I've learned to look for is just find somebody that you bring out their full feminine, they bring out your full masculine, and you know how to maintain it. You learn how to be their leader, be their safe, be their peace. And like you said, build a soulmate over time. It's like they say love is an emotion. No, love is not emotion. Love is an action.
Yep.
Love is what you do when it doesn't feel good. A soulmate is someone you build over time. You don't know they're your soulmate until their soul leaves this earth. By then you usually know, because there's plenty of people that grow old together.
Right.
And you've made each other your soulmates. You chose to show up every day. You chose to do the work.
Right.
If you don't choose it, I don't give a damn how strong your connection is. It's going to turn toxic. You're going to fall out. You're going to self-destruct. If you don't build something with your life afterward, you'll have no identity of who you are, and then and that person's not going to give a shit.
Yep.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, well, after, I fell victim to it, and when I finally accepted that I don't have a soulmate, I have people. I understood what feminine and masculine energy was. I didn't care about soulmates.
Yeah.
And it made dating so easy because I wasn't afraid to lose anybody.
Yeah.
It's no longer is this the one? I don't give a shit. I'm having a good time. You're welcome to join me.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Your question.
What is the best plan for a Friday night?
Ooh.
We may have to make this come to fruition, or we may have already lived it.
No responsibilities. Sports. Beer. Great food. Great friends.
Great sex.
Oh man, there's that too.
Ain't no shame in my game. Fuck it.
Hey, fuck it.
Not just
No
funny,
cares.
of course.
Just easy going. Basically, our reunion.
Honestly, that was a pretty good night.
Listen, I'm too introverted for all of your ideas.
Okay, my turn. I am a big fan of everything rooftop, so I would say a combination of going to get some food at a rooftop restaurant.
Yeah.
Go have an old fashioned at the Roof 66, that little rooftop bar that we love to get drinks from. People watch downtown. Go bowling.
Yeah.
Go shoot pool. And then finally go hang out at one of the rooftop hotels because I believe one of them has a rooftop pool on one of the towers. If not here, do all that shit in Dallas.
Yeah.
Because there is one up there.
There is another rooftop bar that we need to go check out. We need to go check out the rooftop bar at the Mayo Hotel.
Yes.
It has amazing views.
Well, and also outside of Tulsa, Broken Arrow apparently has one as well. Because anytime I talk about my favorite rooftop bar, everybody's like, "Oh, there's this place in Broken Arrow is that what you're talking about?" I'm like, "No, I've never been." I avoid BA for personal reasons mostly, but hell, we can go out to downtown and just, you know.
Oh yeah. No, the sidecar bar in Cherry Street, even one that's pretty sweet. The one in Jinx is pretty sweet too.
Yeah. Man, they closed down my favorite coffee shop in Jinx. I was so damn pissed.
I saw that.
Like, Gypsy Coffee said we're permanently closing. What the shit? I went next door to Euphoria demanding answers. They didn't have a damn clue. I'm like, come on, guys. I come out here every day. What's going on? That's my coffee shop. And then I go to the one downtown. They ain't got a clue.
Dang.
I'm like, what happened? Like, was it temporary for construction? Tell me that. Okay,
right.
Fair enough. Cool. You know, I'm scared to death now downtown's going to close. I'm like, guys, you make my best coffee. Now I'm panicking and learning to make my own shit again. I got spoiled on their coffee.
Yeah.
My best Friday night would be catching up on shows from the week, reading my book, not peopling, because I have peopled all week long, and I'm too introverted for that. I just
but you do all the extrovert stuff with me.
because
Well, I've learned
I'm not by
introverts,
myself.
they don't like people, they like persons.
There you go.
yeah,
That's
Where
true.
it's
then you're
like,
my person.
Oh, I'm alive.
Yeah, you're my person.
yeah, it's not a case of they hate people, but they love a person, is what I've learned.
Well, okay. You should rephrase hockey. Friday night hockey.
So, okay, we'll restructure it. So, with your person, what's your perfect Friday night?
Perfect Friday night with a
Mexican
person.
food
There we go.
at Speedy's.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it kind of depends. Sometimes I like watching our shows together.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know, going to our park where we met.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, those things.
Good food.
Yeah.
Speedy's, Eskimo Joe's. Shout out to Joe's. And their cheese fries.
Best
Hell
cheese
yeah.
fries in the world.
Any of our favorite restaurants.
Yeah.
I
was thinking local, but yes.
Yes. Watching our shows, going outside in our fire pit, hanging out at the fire pit, which is getting better and better.
I would even be game for like a little road trip.
There we go.
Road
On a Friday
trips. Going to high school football games, going to any sporting event that we like going to, or comedy show, or stuff like that. Oh, we're doing it together. I don't really care too terribly much. Because if you're wanting to read a book, I'll just play my PS5
And see, and I like that though, because while we are not doing the same thing, we're still together, enjoying our own separate activity.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I won't play video games too, but you know.
Here's a fun one. Would you rather wear a wedding dress or tuxedo every single day, or wear a bathing suit every single day?
I'll wear that pretty dress every single day.
I will dress my best.
What
Oh,
are
you wear a wedding
doing?
dress too?
Yes, I will. I will look pretty as a princess.
You know, the fitted top and a great big poofy skirt, long train, pretty veil,
I mean, I could get behind wearing a tux every day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Tuxedo doesn't mean bow tie.
yeah. But I could also get behind wearing a bathing suit every day if that means I'm living on, I don't know, the beach.
Well, you didn't say that was the plan.
Hey, I'm assuming you're wearing a bathing suit every day because you're by a body of water or something.
I mean, there are those
Unless you have
weirdos.
some weird fucking bathing suit fucking fetish or some shit.
There are those weirdos.
I mean, if I'm floating the river, I'm in nothing but a bathing suit. But that's a little different.
Yeah. Good lord. That was hilarious. Ooh. This one is especially for you.
Is it demented?
No.
Oh.
Would you rather be afraid of heights that you can't go to the second floor of a building, or be so afraid of the sun that you can only leave the house on rainy days? And you live here.
Shit.
Heights. Yeah, definitely heights.
I can
See,
explain away heights.
I'm
I'll explain
introverted,
if I
though.
have the sun,
I'm okay
like,
being home all the time.
Yeah, but here's the problem. You would never be able to go up the second floor.
I was talking about the sun. I can go to the second floor if I'm not dealing with the sun.
But if you had that condition that you couldn't go to the second floor of any building.
But that's not the one I picked.
I know. But I'm saying if you had that condition and you had to
Well, I
choose.
guess you're going to get a new house.
Oh.
That's how that works.
Now, it didn't say anything about going, well, I guess that would be second floor. No. If you had a basement, you could go down to the basement and go back up to the first floor, because that's not technically going up to the second floor.
That's correct, but that's not a basement. That's a second floor.
I know. What do you got?
all right. Let's see here. Who was your first celebrity crush?
Benjamin Bratt.
Oh.
One of the Law and Order detectives. And he was in Miss Congeniality. He was also in one season of what's that show? Private Practice. I'll show you.
Mine would there's three. I would say either Kathy Ireland, Cindy Crawford. Oh, okay. Or Cindy Margolis.
Okay.
Here he is long time ago in Law and Order.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say two of them because it was just two I remember off the top of my head. My very first celebrity crush that I remember from being little was Jennifer Grey, who starred in Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
That movie is the reason why I decided I like girls. And then I would say honorable mention because I love redheads, and we all know this. Dina Meyer from Starship Troopers. She played Dizzy, the tough tomboyish, hot as fuck redhead on Starship Troopers. Yeah, I was in the 7th grade when that movie came out. Again, had a thing for redheads. It is what it is.
I also had a huge crush on Nick Carter.
I would also say honorable mention the girl who played Winnie on Wonder Years.
Oh yeah.
She was pretty. I like
Yeah,
her.
she's hot.
No, I think she's just pretty.
Well, you're a female. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Your question?
What unusual animal would you like to have?
Unusual animal. Sea turtle.
That's not unusual, though.
Okay, fine. Piranha.
Okay.
We're going unusual?
Uh-huh.
Stegosaurus.
Okay, yeah. Steggy would be pretty sweet.
Yes. But if we're gonna be
No,
realistic.
I'm a brontosaurus girl.
But if I was to say animals today, river otter. That would be my best friend floating the river. He'd be like, "Hey, look, a fish!" And he's going to get it. Oh shit! Pick him back up. That's my boy.
I want a penguin.
I can see that.
A penguin. Okay, I can go with the penguin.
I want a penguin.
I want the abominable snowman.
Is he a pet?
He
This
will be
is
with
a
will
him.
monster.
We feed him tacos and beer. He likes to hang around here.
Right?
Gene comes over and they have jazz cabbage in the back.
Exactly, right? He is a big abominable snowman.
Right?
I mean, I can get behind Abominable Snowman.
Yeah, Bigfoot, abominable
Well, yeah,
snowman.
maybe. Bigfoot is not as lovable as Abominable Snowman.
Alright. This one's gonna be for me and Gene because it's a little too demented for you.
Ooh, goody.
Okay.
So, would you rather have an STD that kills everyone you sleep with within 20 years, but you are safe, or never have sex again?
That one's stupid.
I'll just go celibate. I don't chase it.
Alright.
I'm not about to go modern warrior and everybody in there, so yeah, no thanks.
Yep, I agree. Okay. This one's for you.
Okay.
I'll answer too. Would you rather smell like stinky armpits for the rest of your life, or lose your sense of smell completely?
Well, you can't smell, you can't taste. So I guess I'm gonna smell like stinky armpits.
Okay.
I like tacos and coffee.
Yep.
I'm not giving up taste enough. Sorry, honey. Just carry the air
That's
freshener.
okay.
It's fine.
That's okay. You got another one?
Well, let's see what we got here. What was your childhood dream job?
Ooh.
Oh,
Astronaut
Yeah, that'd be
or
mine.
fighter jet.
crime
Pilot.
scene investigator.
I would say astronaut or pro wrestler.
I didn't get too far off from mine. I'm in the legal field. Ish.
Question?
Oh, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
What was the name of your imaginary friend?
Oh shit, I made him on TikTok. I literally did. Hobo Scratch.
There you go.
Which is ironic because TikTok don't like him.
That's
Yeah,
good.
if I make videos of him, that gets low ass views. Like,
Wow.
the algorithm does not like him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, which I get a kick out of, oddly enough. I'm like, so you mean to tell me I can say whatever I want and they won't know about it? Good fucking deal.
I never had one. But my brother's was named Buddy.
You're fucked up.
Why?
Never had an imaginary friend.
Her with her normal childhood.
No,
Right.
not that I can remember.
I want to say I remember his name was Jeff. Jefe. For all the Spanish speaking people. Would you rather have uncontrollable gas at work for the rest of your life,
Oh, good.
or have uncontrollable gas on every first date for the rest of your life?
Work, I'm self-employed. I can roll windows down, fuck it.
But what if somebody gets in your car though?
Roll the windows down, dude.
I work with mentally ill. I'll just say that it was in their imagination.
Okay, that was kind of shitty one. Alright. Would you rather lick a stranger's condom,
Yeah. What's option 2?
eat a handful
Why?
of maggots out of a dead
Option
corpse?
2.
Yeah.
That ain't even a question.
I don't know why people would eat a condom in the first place. It doesn't matter if it's a stranger or not.
If you were a dude, would you rather remove and eat one of your eyeballs, or
If I was
Remove-
a dude.
because of the second half of this question,
Oh.
Eyeball.
would you? I didn't even have to answer it. He was like, "Fuck it, nope, eyeball."
I'm not answering. I'm not a man.
Remove and eat one of your testicles.
Yep, eyeball.
I'm not answering. I'm not a man.
If you were a man.
I guess eyeball. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
What's your question?
Alright, let's see. What's your least favorite Disney movie?
Ooh. Least favorite Disney movie. We talking animated or?
Yes. The Disney princesses, essentially.
Well, the Disney princesses, it's going to be
Frozen.
Mulan.
I guess Mulan was pretty shitty.
I did not like. And I've not seen the live action.
I mean, it was alright, I guess, but
I've watched it one time. Now, I have not seen like the new ones like Brave and Moana or anything like that, so I can't speak to those.
Mulan was alright. I think the only reason why I can't get behind Frozen is because I've heard that damn song so many damn times. It's just
Yeah.
almost annoying.
But if we're going with like Pixar Disney,
I'd go Lightyear.
I
I haven't even seen it, but I already know I don't really want to because he took out Tim Allen from being the voice of Buzz
Tim Allen's
Lightyear.
not the.
Mm-mm.
I honestly wasn't. Toy Stories in general were not my favorite.
Fair enough.
What about you?
Huh. Sleeping Beauty. I saw it one
Yeah,
time and
that
I
was
was just
not
like,
super
man.
great.
Yeah. I was like,
I've
man.
only seen it twice.
That's fair.
What was
And
your favorite?
Oh.
Animated movie.
Animated movie?
Not just Disney, it could be any. Like any, and from our childhood, not modern.
Oh.
Well, I got two.
I do too.
Land Before Time
Yep.
Yeah.
and Beauty and the Beast.
Okay. You got one of the two.
Hmm.
Sword and Stone.
I don't know if I watched that one.
Oh my god, that was my favorite one growing up. Arthur and Merlin.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Land Before Time.
I did like
definitely.
Page Master.
Page Master is really good. I like that.
When I say Land Before Time, though, only the first one.
Yeah.
The rest of
Yeah.
them don't count.
Not the other 26 movies that came about out
Yeah.
15 years
Yeah,
later.
no.
Because even by the second one, I was like, this is cheesy.
But I also have to say Little Mermaid, because that was the first movie I ever saw in theaters.
I will say for my favorite Disney movie, it was Little Mermaid, just because, again, redheads. Go figure.
Monsters
Not
Inc.
the
Monsters
new
Inc.
one.
was pretty good.
I did like Monsters Inc. I haven't seen the other ones. though.
University?
Yeah.
Oh, that one was good. I
I
loved
didn't see
it.
that one. Just
That
the
one was
original.
actually really, really good. I enjoyed
If
it.
we're gonna talk animated and it's not necessarily a movie, gotta go Ninja Turtles or Batman. I mean,
Now, live action would be Ninja Turtles. I loved that.
yeah, that was good shit.
I didn't watch Ninja Turtles.
What's your next question?
I don't remember. What would be the best present for your birthday?
That's a good question.
And you do have a birthday coming up in a few months.
Obviously, sporting events are the easiest. Anything OSU sporting events, that's just.
Well, we did a Thunder game last year for your birthday.
Might need to go to an Avalanche game, just right. But we do have that trip to a few weeks later, so.
I don't know if I can pull that off. But that's fine.
Yeah.
What's your best birthday present you would want to get?
Well, I've already gotten it, but I got a pistol.
I don't know.
That was my
I can
favorite.
get behind that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my favorite birthday present of all time. What I could get? That's a good question. Awkward silence. That would have to be it, honestly.
Yeah.
Anything firearm related.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
I
gonna
can
be
buy that.
excited, even if it was target paper or like the little silicone ball that you could shoot out of the ground.
Yeah.
Stuff like that is fun to me.
Oh.
I have to say, so I'm piggybacking off of yours because it's something I do want. Like, I want to have the firearm training, my conceal and carry, so that way I can carry all states, not just here. And then a pretty Tiffany blue gun.
Of course.
I want one painted with Deadpool colors and Deadpool logos and name it Kindness.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm gonna bounce another one. Just because young me definitely thinks it's cool. I think it's kind of cool now. A whole arsenal of Nerf guns. And I'm not talking the little pansy ones. I'm talking the ones with like
Legit.
full automatic fucking, reload, having a Nerf gun battle. at the house would be friggin' sweet.
If we ever did that, my kids would want to jump on that one in a heartbeat. Although they're like a surgeon.
Isn't that the point? Because don't the adults want to shoot the kids?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean.
Oh crap!
See, I bought they called it a salt gun that you can shoot flies and stuff with. Yeah, that stuff's hilarious whenever you shoot salt at your kid. And they're like, Daddy, it stings! I'm like, it doesn't hurt them though, but they get a kick out of it because now they're shooting Nerf darts at me. I'm hitting the arm with salt. Yeah, it's a fun little battle.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I mean, there's some, I don't know, I've just seen some of the ones on TikTok and whatever, and it's just like,
oh, God,
damn, that'd be
right?
fun.
That would be fun. They are fun.
I mean, you know, to have like a whole garage wall full of just Nerf guns, you can just take it and...
When your day comes to get Nerf guns, get the ones with mega bullets. They're the red ones.
Yep.
Because those will shoot a Nerf bullet across a room of a house.
Yeah.
Straight up.
That would definitely be fun.
Those little blue orange ones, those can be trash sometimes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Anything like that would be just be freaking hilarious.
I know, right?
The kid in me would be like, this is awesome. And I could just see, you know, our parents would be like, hey, what are you doing? You're going to put somebody's eye out with that.
Right?
That's the point. Duck, Mom. We just didn't have anything cool like that whenever we were... I mean, we had cool shit, but nothing near that.
Our Nerf guns were not as complex. We had Super Soaker guns back then.
Yeah. Definitely not as cool.
Yeah.
For sure. Oh, man.
That was some fun questionnaires.
Oh, yeah, that was definitely some fun questionnaires. We'll let Miss Sam come back, finish this bad boy up, but this has definitely been fun.
This one has been fun. I've loved it.
We'll have to, our next one, we'll have to maybe do a serious one. I know
we can rotate them. So, I mean, we can do one where we have a topic and we stay on there. And of course, with my antagonizing, it'll get hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
I would hope so.
But I know we've talked about doing a true crime one, talking about like crimes and true crime in Native American culture.
Ooh, that would be a dark one.
Stuff like that, yeah.
Because that's a big one right now because there's a lot of missing indigenous and children that the government's just not doing anything about.
Yeah. So that, and then just like the crimes that have happened in Native American culture and whatever and stuff like that. So
Can you help me?
maybe.
You're doing the best.
Yeah. So we were talking about our next one possibly being with him being kind of like true crime with Native American stuff like that. So it'll get dark, it'll get kind of, but stuff that needs to be talked about.
Yeah.
I just shoved my nose piece up my nose.
How'd that feel for you?
Not great.
We'll go do it again.
Do
So,
y'all see what I put up with?
I mean, between the two of us,
Good
it's
thing you're cute.
hey, it's amazing that we freaking made it out alive with a reunion. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, you
I
know,
wouldn't have let you Superman fly.
no,
Nah, I'd have kept you on the ground.
it's okay.
Like I said, the awkward entertaining part was whenever former friends of mine were acting very catty-like females and staring me in the eye and turning their back on me, and I'm like, oh yeah, watch this, bitches, and walked over to them with my beer mug and walked right between them and went like that and just walked right back to my table like, you guys don't scare me. If you want to talk, let's talk.
Yeah.
They didn't say shit to me. I was like, all right, well, I've said my 2 cents. That's all I have to say.
Well, no, it was a pretty good night. You got to meet some of my former classmates that kind of friends with, whatever, and all of them wanted to talk to you for some odd reason.
Because I'm wonderful.
Well, I guess. Especially Becky. She really wanted to talk to you.
That's the dental hygienist?
Yeah.
Yeah. She sure did.
She made it a point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And otherwise you'd have been in trouble.
Yeah,
I do believe was the way it went.
yeah, pretty much, you know, par for the course.
Mhm.
She would have kicked my ass. Probably could have. Back in the
Yeah.
day. Now, I don't know.
I think she could. She seems feisty.
It's about, yeah.
Becky Garcia? Yeah. Yeah, she was a little feisty one back then.
I think she could take you out.
Probably.
Sorry, honey.
It's okay. So, yeah. I think this is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's been a fun episode.
Been a fun episode. So our next one will probably be. No, next week we won't be at a football game again, but it's an away game, so we can review that. We're still working on putting the footage from our Tampa trip together. That'll be coming out here within the week.
So we safe to say that the three of us, our next podcast will likely be down in Fort Worth?
Possibly so, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
We could probably do it from the hotel room maybe before
Nice.
or something, whatever. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get it going.
We'll definitely do another video part of it where
Yeah.
it's us hanging out in Fort Worth and at the game and whatever, kind of like what we did for the last game.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more videos from the game
Mhm.
and stuff like that. All of us having fun. So, but yeah, maybe not the next one. Maybe the next one we'll see. We'll definitely be doing a Native American true crime thing. We definitely need to get back on our true crime. We haven't done that.
I know.
A
People
hot
keep
minute.
asking me about it.
So maybe our next one will be true crime and whatever happens in the world of sports that might be.
Oh, a lot
Fairly
can change
interesting.
in a few weeks, so yeah, you never know.
Yeah, you never know. I mean,
I mean,
October is the
apparently a
big
lot
month
has
for college
changed.
football. That's when everything goes down usually.
college football is going crazy. I mean, there was a coach that's probably going to get suspended for the entire year in the NBA because he had a relationship with a staffer. It was.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, it was, they both wanted it, whatever, but I guess team rules are that you're not supposed to have relations with any
Conflict of
staffers
interest.
and stuff like that, so
Yeah.
the team is looking at possibly suspending him. It's the Boston Celtics head coach. They're looking at suspending him for the whole entire year, so
Wow.
we'll see if that actually happens or not, but
Well, and LSU has a whole entire football team suspended.
Say
they're
what?
not suspended, they're just
Probation
on
or
probation.
whatever
But that's
for
not
a year.
That's not necessarily the whole team, it's just more the school has been placed on probation because they allowed
Mm-hmm.
the incidents to happen or whatever, and they're doing some self-imposed bans and stuff like that, so. But we'll see what happens in the world of sports. I mean, who the hell knows? We might have some more massive upsets in college football, we might. No telling. I mean, hockey's getting ready to start back up here pretty soon, like within the next week or two.
So when are we going to a hockey game?
I'm talking NHL games. They're coming up.
I'm talking here hockey.
Here, hockey, I don't know. I don't think the season starts till October, late October, early November.
That's lame.
So we'll have to see when they start. But
It's lame.
and then next year we got looking forward to the indoor football. So we got that coming.
Listen, that's still a better topic for me. I think they need a different name.
Yeah, they did what they did.
And it's dumb.
It is what it is.
I'm very passionate about this.
But we do need to find ourselves a way to go to an Avalanche game
Yes, honey.
since they are the defending Stanley Cup champions.
Obvious.
So.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, but we'll figure out our next episode, what we're going to do, whether it be, it'll probably be something true crime and or, actually no, I take that back, it won't be. I think we're going to do our next episode talking about your dissertation. Since
Yes.
you have finally emailed that off to your former work, and we can talk about,
With a 2-page letter.
with the 2-page letter, so we can talk about,
Single space.
yes, so we can talk about your dissertation and what it was about and burnout and well, we've seen that, what we've dealt with it in our own careers and whatever, and bad managers and how that affects burnout, etc., etc., etc. So it'll be a fun episode, but maybe in the next one after that we will talk about something true crime. Unless you happen to see some true crime craziness pop up or some law thing pop up. Although we have started watching the On Patrol, we started getting back into catching up with that, and looks like there's gonna be some good craziness. So just from what we've seen, nothing's
I
gonna
like
top.
all the drama.
Nothing's topped yet. The guy with the I'm just a farmer with a stick of butter in my pants. So
Yeah, and they did like the whole episode we've been watching right now. They did the recap of that, and he asked, "Is that weird, or am I not normal, or something like that?"
Is it weird to have
And
a
it's
stick
like,
of butter in my pants?
Yes, it is. Like, that is not where butter goes.
Well, hey.
It goes in your belly, or on the bread, or in the fridge,
Or on your belly.
No. Pray for him, guys.
Hey, the butter goes on the skin.
No.
Hey, there's no telling what he was thinking of really actually doing with a stick of butter in his
I
pants.
don't think I want to know. I think.
He said he was going to use it for cooking later, but I don't know how that wouldn't be melted by then.
I don't know why he needed it in his pocket. I don't know how it wasn't melted already, because I was in Florida in the summer. Like, how is that not already melted?
Maybe he's got some cool weight pants or something like that. He's got ice in his pants.
Something. I don't even know.
But yeah, I think that will be our next episode. It'll be fun, especially because I get to talk about all your fun.
Well, and because I am no longer employed there, I
Can freely talk.
can freely talk. I will not disclose the organization out of respect for people who are still there, that I care about. But I'm not gonna hide the secrets anymore.
Do we think we should have your former coworker on that episode, maybe?
Well, we'll see.
If he's up for it.
We'll see. Because I think he still works there part-time. So
Yeah.
it'll depend on,
Well, again, we don't have to name names. We don't have to name
Yeah.
where it was, whatever. But obviously, the people that know you
we'll see
know.
what he's got going on.
Obviously, the people that know you know. So,
Which is different.
I mean, that is what it is. I mean, if you know her, then you already know background and whatever. And I'm sure if they searched hard enough, they could find it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is. There's gonna be some hurt feelers, but there's gonna be some hurt
I've
feelers
been
when
gone from there for 9 months now. And they just now posted my position. Like, you needed someone to replace me. Because I was doing the job of 4 people. Legitimately.
Yeah.
And you just now put out the job? Like, thinking
Yes.
2 people could do the job of 4 people? And one of those people was doing the job of 4 people herself. And the other one was running an apartment program that they needed to fill. Like,
Not
but
always,
2 other people, just 2 people could do all of that.
not always the brightest decisions.
And we'll get into it.
So yeah, I think that'll probably be what we do, and next couple episodes are pretty much lined up, I think. So
And it'll be good stuff.
that'll be good stuff, and we will definitely keep on doing this video
Yeah.
recording of our podcast because this is awesome. Because now we actually
I'll,
have.
I'll work on making eye contact with the camera next time.
It's okay. It's okay. This is our first one. It's a little different.
Y'all
We're-
can just look at my crazy hair. It's fine.
Well, it'll be better positioned for the next one. since
Speaking
it
of
was-
sports breaking news, this is Arizona State fired Herm Edwards.
Yes, they did. Yep, he was not doing too hot.
No.
Your dog is losing his mind.
And maybe the next one, since it'll just be you and me, maybe we can have the dog that was in it. We'll
we'll see.
flash to him or something like that. Since they are at the end credits, they are a little bit popular, I guess.
I will say mine would have been completely in the video tonight and not just his nose, but mine also jumps like this high. So,
Yeah, we're definitely going to keep doing this video thing. It's definitely good for our YouTube half of the channel. Although I think it possibly does do video on Spotify, but I know a lot of people, you're not necessarily watching things on Spotify. It's
Yeah.
more listening. So
yeah.
mainly probably more for our YouTube audience, whatever. And who knows, maybe we'll do a live Fort Worth or something like that.
That'd be cool.
If we get everything figured out, we just need to figure out how we get our intro and exit video set up. We have some software to look at, and so we can start doing live and stuff like that. So our podcast.
That's all you, honey.
Well, I know.
I'm not good with technology. I would break it.
I'm just saying, you know, we definitely have our weekly podcast, but if we can do lives, then we could maybe do more
Yeah.
short videos or asking questions to people, whatever, then they can give us answers on what they want to see or etc. So I mean, yeah, if you have anything you want us to talk about, whether it be just me and Sam or all three of us, definitely let us know. We would love any and all input. If you guys like this craziness that we got going on, which we do because it's always a good time.
Yeah.
So let us know. Let us know if there's something you want to see us talk about. All three of us or two of us. I mean, we definitely are open to any and all ideas.
Yep.
Any beers that you think we should try?
Yes. Oh my God. Give us suggestions. We'll try them out and give you our honest reviews on them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not the hugest fan of dark beers, but hey.
Me. I love stout beer.
I'm willing to give it a shot.
Yeah.
Or wine. It doesn't have to be beer. It can be wine.
Yep.
Or mixed drinks or something. Like, as long as it's alcohol, I don't care.
Right. Oh God, you imagine we did a live broadcast from rooftop for 6 and had old fashions or something like
Ooh.
that? That'd be badass.
See, that's what we can do. We can get everything set up to where we can do stuff like hell yeah. And anything else that let us know where you're listening from. We're definitely interested because the analytics from the channel show that we're all over the U.S. now. I mean, we're international. We already know that.
Yeah.
Some of our viewership has increased. We're still working on Apple, so you Apple freaks, don't worry.
Getting there.
We're getting there. It's just a few little things that are throwing us. I've gotten in contact with Apple. They're helping me out. So I think I know what we need to do now to finally get that to happen. So if we can get it on Apple, then what we'll probably do is we'll just release all of our old ones throughout a week period, whatever, so that people can catch up and listen and whatever, and then get up to where we are. But Apple's the only one that we're not on yet, but we will be. So I know there's some people out there that are like, I'm waiting for you to get on Apple, assholes.
We're getting there.
It's hard when you got Android.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I guess we will end it there, and we'll talk to you all next week.